According to a popular story, which we don't find in Valmiki Ramayana, but this story is extremely popular, that Valmiki, the name that we have taken many times, who composed this famous work Ramayana, he was earlier known as Ratnakar. He was born in a good family, a Brahmin family, but somehow, because of whatever reason, he had become a robber and a killer. And once it so happened that Narada was a great sage. He met this Ratnakar. Ratnakar wanted to rob him. But Narad, being a great sage, he understood that what Ratnakar is doing is not good. And he wanted to teach him the path of goodness, path of being noble. So he didn't preach him, you see. When you preach someone, that person gets put off. If you really want to send a message, if you want to transform a person, it has to be extremely subtle. And that's what Narad did. He told Ratnakar, what you are doing is sinful. Do you think that anyone from your family will take share of this sin? Sin means when you do something extremely bad, which is bad in the eyes of God, which is bad in the eyes of the society, which is bad in the eyes of your family also. So Ratnakar said that his family loves him too much and they will take shares. So he went and asked his father and mother and his wife, and they were all shocked to know that he was a robber. And they said, no, we are not going to take any share of your sin. And we are extremely sad that you have been indulging in such activities. And that made Ratnakar very sad. He felt he was doing all this for his family. Sometimes we come across these such sentences when somebody says that I did all this for my family. And sometimes they do wrong things, bad things, and they say, I did all this for my family. This is what Ratnakar was doing. But he changed that very moment. And that's how we have a very famous saying, every sinner has a future, every saint had a past. Ratnakar fell at the feet of Narada, and Narada said, do one thing, Ram is God. You take his name. You sit down, meditate, get absorbed in the name of Ram. So Ratnakar sat down. He said that he was so sinful, he had committed such acts that he couldn't even say Rama. He used to call Mara. Like if you write Rama, and if you read it backwards in Sanskrit, it becomes Mara. But if you keep on telling Mara, 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 in a sequence it becomes a Ram. That is what he kept on doing. The idea is, in whatever form you take the name of Lord, you become pure, you become powerful. The world listens to you then. In the meanwhile, he was sitting for meditation for so long that it was a forest. So white ants, they created entire ant hill, huge ant hill. And white ants in Sanskrit are known as Valmiki. Valmiki. So after many years, Narada came. He remembered that he had asked Ratnakar to sit there. He called out his name and then his meditation broke. For all these years, he had not taken any food or anything. He was absorbed deep in the name of God. And then when he called out, he broke that anthill and came out. Narada was very happy and said, because you have come out of this hill of this white ants, Valmiki, you will be known as Valmiki. And that's how Ratnakar, who was a robber, became sage Valmiki.